Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We are up to game 2 here between Terra Australis and is here TA versus GG for the SC2C.com King of the Hill. Clan of the Hill. I keep getting that messed up. And we are going to have TA currently 1-up with Smace taking out GGmera. So now it's going to be Lost Temple, GGmera versus TAsmace, as this is Winners League. It is a best of 7, so right now TA needs 3 more to clinch the win, and I am, of course, unstable, joined here by Sif from the 2bh.org clan forums. And what do you think we're going to see from Mera this time, mate?
Well, thanks for the introduction there, Unstable. Very interesting, TVT matchups can go one of two ways, really. I mean, it's either going to be early pressure from one of the players, which makes the other player play more defensively, or it's going to be, either tank wars or perhaps some Banshee harass and then maybe a Banshee kind of tank combination. Sorry, Viking tank combination later on. I think they're the most popular builds at the moment, so we might see those kind of avenues from each player. But either way, I mean, Mera and Smace, they're both absolutely excellent players. And I'm sure we'll see some top tier kind of action. Smace, I know, was in the Pan Pacific qualifiers and he just failed to make the next round, but he did enter in again, so we'll probably see some more action with him. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because he had a really interesting, long-winded TVT in that, and it was a really long kind of tank battle, which is more standoffish. So I hope we're not going to see something like that because it doesn't favour Smace's solo play, as it has crumbled to that before. However, if it's something a bit more action-packed, it'll obviously give you and I a bit more to talk about and some more action for the viewers as well.
Yeah, definitely. Just on that point, I think Smace has also entered in the next qualifier for the Pan Pacifics, which will be tomorrow night. I think at about the same time as we started this one, actually, and it will be on Unstable TV as well. And he is also in the FX Open Who Wears the Pants tournament, hosted by your forum there, 2bh.org, and of course its great sponsor, FX Open. And that's going to be tomorrow for day 1 of $1,000 open tournaments. That's going to be great to see, as we are going to be matching SCA top players versus the US, and that really hasn't happened recently. So
yeah, no, it hasn't. I mean, the thing is, because it's an all-region tournament actually hosted by SCA, it's really great because I think the 4X Open has risen the profile of SCA tourneys due to the fact that you've got a sizable amount of cash there for any person to win. $1,000 is not to be laughed at, for playing a game that you love. So here we got a bit of action though.
He lost his
Scout
SCV.
going down to Marine.
Wow.
And then the thing is, Smace narrowly escaped losing his SCV, which is building the depot there with 5 HP. So lucky there, very lucky with the timing. And we now have the scout that Smace is going to go and check Mera's base. So he's found it on the second rather than the first. Sorry, the second as well. But hey, hang on a second. How come Smace's scout was so late?
He's sent his scout out a little bit later, but that's all right. I'd say it doesn't really make that much of a difference in TVT. Well, you feel free to call me an idiot for that, but that's just what I've seen. Usually that later scout still sees what you want to see, whether there's a reactor or a tech lab on the first barracks, or it's just a standard barracks. Because you always have your scan, even though it does cost a mule, which is roughly around 300 minerals. It's still an escape route if you haven't got a good scouting information. Like if you're playing Zerg or if you're playing Protoss, then you can't scout them.
Looks like Mera's about to bully Smace's SCV, but unbeknownst to him, Smace has got 3 Marines coming back, but luckily a quick check of the tower means that at least Mera's SCV comes out, but now we look at the units lost, and Smace is winning by only losing 1 unit for 50 minerals, as opposed to Mera for 100, so not much action, but it's more than you usually see for a beginning of a TVT.
Yeah. I've just got a little bit of a tip here from our good friend Death from TA. Apparently, these days in the metagame between TVT, it's really important to see the spawn location and how many Marines they have. So that's probably the biggest piece of information they want to see. So, really just it's a little bit of back at poking here and there, but while with this Hellion now coming out, we'll see how much damage he wants to do. Probably not the best thing to go one-on-one with Marines. And I like the fact that Mera split up those Marines. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, great micro there. Control from both of them. I mean, just checking his view now, he does actually have those Marines hotkeyed in Unit 1 and 2, so he's controlling them really well. If he managed to take out this Hellion,
oh my god!
He did.
Nice control by Mera, loving it. As we just have a quick look back in each of his base.
At the 12 o'clock position, if you look on the production tab in the 12 o'clock position, we do have a Banshee build coming down from Mera, who's got it positioned very close, but unbeknownst to him, Smace has also done the same build with a tech lab, so will we see 2 Banshees pop out and then harass each other's base?
Yeah, interesting. So if we have a look back over at Mera's base, he does have that factory and the barracks. He doesn't actually have many Marines, now that I look at it. He has 4
He's got 3 in
Marines,
the
2
bunker.
Smaces, 7. Yeah, he's got a couple in that bunker there. But he does have this proxy Stargate. He's getting Cloak as well. And at the same time, he's pumping down a couple of missile turrets. So if we do see the same thing coming from Smace, it's going to be a much harder for Smace to win this one if it does go for this. But he has also got his expansion down a lot quicker than Mera.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Smace has obviously opted to go for a more economic, aggressive kind of move. He thinks maybe because he's getting that Banshee out, he can control the map, but unbeknownst to him, again, that this Banshee for Mera is almost popped out. And I dare say he's going to wait to the second one so he can get that Cloak finish. But the thing is, if we don't see an engineering bay go down soon, it's going to be big trouble. Big trouble for Smace, bearing in mind that he's just got 50 energy up. And if he uses that for a scan or for another mule, he's going to have no energy at all to prevent any kind of Banshee harassment.
Oh my god,
here we go.
Banshee see the fact. Oh, it was so close to seeing it, as we do have the Banshee coming into the back of Smace's base now, taking a couple of hits, focusing down that mule first. Great decision by Mera there, as the Banshee on the other side of the map is yet to reach Mera's base, but there is a turret there to keep in mind. We do have 4 kills on the Banshee already. He's going to have to start microing it now as the Marines get into the mineral line. Cloak is not done. It is still about 10 seconds away, and looks like Smace has actually held his back. Yeah. Oh, not then, though.
Oh, misclick then actually manages to lose the Banshee, but don't worry, we've got another one there, and we do have Cloak research. We don't have enough energy from Smace to actually do a scan, so if he does go in there with Cloak, he can do a lot of the damage. But there also is a Viking there from Smace, so he will be able to chase that Banshee down if it does lose energy. So it's going to be an air control battle now, by the looks of it, due to the fact that, you know, Smace has opted to go for the counter, and he's going to be saving energy, I'm guessing, for a scan. But we still don't see an engineering base, so I think maybe he'll opt for something like a Raven, perhaps, do you think?
I don't know, honestly. This player is really throwing me the way it's going, but we do have 3 more barracks being thrown down for Smace. So I think he's given up on that air war, as he does have that first Viking out, and we do have 2 more Banshees coming in from Mera. There's still no turret anywhere. There's not even an engineering bay as yet for Smace, but he looks like he's just happy to do with those Marines. And here come the more Banshees. Oh my god, Smace does not have enough energy for a single scan, so he's going to lose a lot more SCVs here. This is going to be very frustrating for him to come across. Oh my god. There goes the Cloak, so he's going to be safe from those 2 Vikings. As start focusing the Marines. There we go, 2 Banshees will kill those Marines extremely quickly. Unfortunately for Smace, these Banshees wreaking havoc for him. As we look back in the main of Mera, he's just continually pumping everything as these Banshees go to work on even more.
We do have 21 harvesters for Smace now. We do have 33 for Mera, so Mera taking commanding lead in the economy wars. These Banshees are almost out of energy though. There goes down a scan with 2 Vikings to follow. 1 Banshee with the most energy goes down, so the other one's about to run out of Cloak. There's no hiding for him. He's going to have to run away. If he doesn't, I'm sure that Banshee
oh my god, he's going to get the SCV, getting the energy bait! Wow. That is got to be tilting.
Down, though. I mean, he has to. He doesn't. No, he does follow. Smace taking out that last Banshee now, but I'd say they definitely pay for themselves. I mean, 1 Banshee had 18 kills, I think, and the other that's being chased now is 12.
Yeah, and he did manage to stall that engineering bay as well, so those Banshees definitely worked out well, and looks like Smace is just going to GG straight out, doesn't want any more of it. Nicely done by Mera.
I have to say, though, I'm a little bit surprised by that, due to the fact that there was an expansion down for Smace and not for Mera. So, although he was behind just then in the SCV count, you can double pump mules.